Good Sunday morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. For those joining for the first time, this is not a political poll. It is a spiritual poll. Every Sunday, a group of us, we get together and we dance and play on the web of creation. What we think, what we say, how we walk creates a reality stream on that web. And so today what I wanted to look at is the webs of religion. So I want to say Happy Easter to those who believe in the Easter. And if you believe in something else, there was a Holy Week. And so there's lots of religions that we can pick and choose from on how we want to. What is it that we're trying to do? I think for me, it is trying to get back to source, get back to God. And I was raised Catholic, so I always thought that I would be in heaven with God, sitting next to him, chilling, having a cup of cappuccino or something. Other people, other religions don't think that. But I feel like we're all trying to get back to that source energy. So it was interesting in my research for this show. 1 in 5 have no religious affiliations. I thought that was interesting. So for you 1 in 5, just go along for the ride, see where this goes. Because I bet that the ones that don't have a religious affiliation have a spiritual connection. I've given up my Catholic practice, so I'm probably the 1 in 5, and I bet this is outdated. There was a quote that I read, and I think I might put this as a title. It says, "Man is the most insane species. He worships an invisible God, destroys a visible nature, unaware that this nature he is destroying is this God he is worshiping." Came from Hubert Reeves. It's kind of an odd statement. I would change some words here and there, but I get the basic meaning of what he's saying. In Lisa Royal Holt's book, The Prism of Lyra, this is about the exploration of the human galactic heritage. And this statement is taken out of context, but to create the perfect vehicle through which they could incarnate and get back to source, they had to have their fill of the amusement park polarity. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, we have an amusement park polarity. This is not political, but that certainly seems that she's talking about us. It's just crazy. But I don't think it's, well, there's a lot of fear in amusement parks. So let's take a look at the vehicles that certain religions can take to get there. Now, I'm not talking physical. I'm talking about the spiritual vehicle. In this week, we have Christians, Jews, Hindus, Wiccans, shamans, Buddhists. They're all, well, Buddhists, not a religion, but certainly they like to drive, I think. I'd have to ask my brother. So we form these constrictions that we call religions, and off we go to talk to God. Some people think they have Lamborghinis, some people think they have Edsels. They all get to the same place. So in this, I'm not looking so much at timelines. I'm not looking at religions, although one or a couple of cards may speak directly to you and to your religious beliefs. Run with it. All right. So again, we're not on any highway as we think of a highway. We're not in any time stream as we think of a time stream. So let's just play. Let's just see where this goes. And let's see what source energy has to say about the vehicle we are in. I'm going to leave these two for last. This is Lisa Royal Holtz. She was the one that prompted this. So let's start up with Return of Spirit. And I got 3 cards. First card I got, Power. So, Source, Power. I also got Fearless. Okay. Is Source fearless, or is our journey to Source fearless? And then I got Divinity. So it seems like what Source is suggesting for us, God, whatever you believe in, it's allowing us the power, the fearlessness. So the way my brain is working right now, the power of the Lamborghini, the fearlessness of the Edsel. You get in that Edsel, are you going to make it? Yes, you will. Be fearless. Get in there. And maybe it's not an Edsel. Okay. So let's go to the Lakota deck. And this is the Sacred Path. Spider. We are all on this web of creation. We're all here. And you can see Source right in the center. We're just on the outside. Pick a lane, pick a strand and go. And maybe you want to make your own strand and go. Okay, cool. Let's go up here. The journey to Source, however you get there, it's a journey to wholeness. Okay. Journey to wholeness. Maybe I should look at how the vehicles end up in Source. Are they all beat up? Do they, flat tires and stuff? Or are they still whole and shiny? That's an interesting thought that just came in. Okay, we're going to go over here. We're going to finish up with this, and it's Soul Star Chakra. Merging with the divine. Wow. So far, all the web strands, all the religions are getting us to this same place. Journey to wholeness. Merging with the divine. Seven Star Sisters. Birthing creations. Tapestry of life. Expression. So as we're down here on this Earth School, on this amusement ride of polarity, oh my God. When she said that, I went, oh, really? You think this is fun? Well, maybe if we turned it into more lighter. It's so hard, though. I don't know what I'm talking about. But this is about creation. This is about bringing the tapestry of this Earth school into Source energy. So Source energy can go, what we got here? Maybe we should, after we merge with the divine, maybe we should create a new way, a new being. A new planet. A new Mother Earth. Wow. Wow. That goes back to the original quote from that guy. Man is the most insane species. He worships an invisible God, destroys a visible nature, unaware that this nature he is destroying is this God he is worshiping. Hubert Reeves. And again, I would rewrite that if I had the choice. And I do have the choice. I just don't have the brain power right now. All right, let's move on to We the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. The Hathors, wasn't she a goddess in Egypt? I think so. Lady of the Stars? Mistress of the Heavens? Wow. We the Hathors. Lady of the Stars. Soul Star Chakra. It's given us deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. As we go into Source and reconnect with the divine, merge with the divine, we're birthing new ways of being. This roller coaster ride that we are on, this amusement park of polarity. Let's see what Lisa has to say with these two cards. Seeing the One, Earth. 71. This card is, when I pulled this card, this deck out, I wanted like a beginning card or the Source card, or we have that ability, the natural humility to be anything we want to be. So like we could be an amazing healer, but many of us feel like the imposter that we are not, but still that takes over. So if we just had natural humility to believe in who we are really, we could create anything. This Seeing the One, though, Seeing the One, Divinity, create a source energy. This is about a time on Earth where they evolved and they put everything, they dropped all the battles, the polarity, and they start moving towards source energy. They start moving towards the end of the deck. This is in the middle of the deck. This is at the end of the deck. So with emptiness, source energy being emptiness, we think it's going to be something. We think we're going to have a cup of cappuccino with God. Maybe not. Maybe we're just going to be empty. And in that emptiness, that is where we have a birth as a portal. We are creators. We merge with the divine. And I don't think that this emptiness card is a card of loneliness or of nothingness. When we sit down, when we sit down with a blank piece of paper, let's say we're just going to journal, and We sit down with a blank piece of paper. We're not alone. We have our thoughts. We have our source energy there. We have unlimited access in front of us. What do we want to write? What's the intention? Where do we want to go with this? With this journal prompt? Or is it, there's a great book called Writing Down the Bones. And it's just how to write stories, screenplays, short stories, anything, journaling. And what this book starts out saying is, open up your book, your journal, to a blank piece of paper and just start writing. It could be one sentence over and over again. Is this it? Is this source energy? Is this source energy? Is this source energy? If that's what we want to talk about, maybe you want to talk about the vehicles that we get to take to get to source energy. And from there, a beautiful canvas starts opening up. Different words, different ideas, different ways to look at things. This is not the final creation point. This is just the beginning, because then we go in and we edit. We add a little more color, take a little more color away. So the paths, the vehicles that we are in to get there, we're all getting to the same place. Divinity, journey to wholeness, seeing the one. Emptiness, oh my God, empty? No, it's just the opposite. We have Mother Earth. Earth is a portal, and merging with the divine. However we get there, whatever religious vehicle we are on, if we can let go of the polarity, we're going to create an amazing new place. Thank you all for watching this Sunday with Spirit. I hope my coughing didn't disturb too much. Peace and love.